I was scared out of my mind. And I took it out on you instead of dealing with my feelings, which were I had just lost Sam and I was worried about losing Rocco. But anyway, it doesn't matter. That it's inexcusable. And I'm sorry. I don't want you thinking I'm saying that just because I know you're my son.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here. And welcome to Soul Caps, y'all. Let's talk about this, man. So, y'all watched the video yesterday with Brook Lynn reconnected with Gio about his mother, his birth mother. And I love these scenes, though, you know, because obviously it's his birth mother's birthday. And speaking of birthdays, shout out to Britt Westmore's actor Kelly Tebow. She's celebrating the birthday today. Another one of my Virgo sisters, man. Shout out to my Virgo sisters out there. If you're a Virgo, shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, man. My birthday next week, so shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out to y'all, man. But happy birthday to Kelly Tebow, bro. But so we finally got something that I've been wanting to see. And I wasn't sure if the show was ever going to acknowledge it. And one of the things that I said, going a ways back after this thing was revealed, that Dante and Brook Lynn was Gio's birth parents back in May. I've been saying it ever since. If Dante truly wants to get back in the good graces of Gio, he was going to have to apologize for the way he went off on Gio about Rocco. Rocco's drinking at the time. And it happened today. So after he was telling stories about when he was little, back in the old neighborhood and all that, he got around to finally apologize. Because Rocco was like, he said, you know, he's not interested in having any type of relationship with Dante. Dante was okay with that. But Dante knows, I think Dante knows that Gio's going to come around because he did the same thing with Sonny. When he found out who Sonny was, when he found out Sonny was his father. So he's pretty much kind of playing on that, right? Like I think he's got confidence. I mean, he didn't say it, but you could tell that Dante probably was thinking about that in the back of his head, like, you know, I think I could slowly get to Gio. But I have to do one thing. I have to apologize to him. And sometimes, like, the one thing that I was wondering about with this whole situation, I wasn't sure if Gio knew how mad he made Gio. So he must have felt it with Gio, that Gio was mad about something from the past. And it was that. I'm so glad he finally apologized about that, man. Because you could tell, I think even more than like Dante being his birth parent, he was more mad about Dante with that. He was more mad with Brook Lynn about the secret. But I think with Dante, it was more about the way he blew up at him about Rocco. Because Gio felt like he was doing the right thing with Rocco, and he got blamed for it. You know. But I'm so glad Dante apologized for that, man. And I think now, for both of them, Brook Lynn and Dante, the hard part is out of the way. That initial conversation that they had with Gio, because you could tell Gio had a lot of anger. Especially with Dante. You could tell. That's what I was telling you. I think with Dante, I think he was more mad at Dante with that. But I think now that he's apologized for that, I think now Gio's going to really start warming up to Dante going forward. But I think he's going to start warming up to Brook Lynn as well. So that just leaves Lois and his grandmother. But at this point, I mean, we know Rena Sofer's not coming back, so they're going to have to recast that role in the future. So that's going to be for a later time. But go ahead and give me your thoughts about this, because I love the scenes the last 2 days. I mean, I thought they was really good. I like how intimate it was because it was just those two at the church. And they was able to just, you know, do that. And I think it gets a load off for Gio. Something for Gio to start thinking about when it comes to slowly coming around to him, man. There's nothing better in life than hearing an apology for someone that you're mad at. Nothing better. than hearing an apology for someone. You know, because that lets them know, that lets you know that they know that they were wrong and where they placed their anger at. So I'm glad that they did that. But go on ahead and give me your thoughts on this, man. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching SoCaps, y'all.